And the Winamac Warriors will start from the 20-yard line going right to left on your radio dial. We talked about this Warrior team has been able to muster around 269 yards total in the game.
Warriors take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Touchdowns this season. For this Winamac Warrior team to be successful in offense, it's all under the arms of on the arm of their freshman quarterback Compton, who has a build of a seam.
I'm anxious to see this kid.
Speaking through the headset now. Do you hear me?
To watch what this Winamac offense does. So we'll start out of the shotgun here. Single back look. Smith goes in motion, and he's going to get the handoff. And look, he may throw the football. He's now going to tuck and run, and he's able to spin off one tackle.
Number 1, Jeb Smith on the carry for the Warriors. Stopped after a gain of a short gain. Second down for the Warriors.
Yeah, he was going to throw that, Tony. He gave it away early because he put the ball up in a throwing position, and it looked like he might throw it back here.
You want to commentate
On the backfield, but let's turn it upfield for a short gain of 1.
2nd and 9.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RTC TV4, where we are live here in Winamac High School out on the Warrior Field. Tonight, the Warriors are taking on the Triton Trojans here for a sectionals game. My name is Dakota Hayden, and I will be your host here for tonight's matchup. Had a bit of a technical difficulty getting us started out here tonight, but we are out here. And where we are picking them up at, we have Winamac playing the offensive side, and they're sitting 3rd and 2nd on the 28-yard line.
So that gets the Warriors a couple of yards away from moving the sticks. It's a 3rd and 2 now up at the 28-yard line of Winamac. Chumley's on the right hip of his quarterback Compton.
We got him setting up.
Another handoff.
Looking for a handoff, looking to be Chumley.
37 Kyle Chumley once again on the carry. Dives forward for a Warrior first down.
Yes, you get an idea what Winamac's trying to do right now. Is just
Number 2,
pound the ball
D'Angelo
up the
Shumpert
middle.
on the stop for the Trojans.
Don't know if they're running it Osley on purpose or not, but all 3 runs have been in that direction.
Which, if you stop and think about it, may not be the most wrong.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, not a bad idea, because if you can get that big boy tired by the 30.
Sitting 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line now for Winamac.
Something cooking if you're still in the game. Single back gun look again for the Warriors, and they got 2 receivers. Smith was in motion.
And looking for a fake handoff to a pass to number 20 for Winamac. And a first down for the Warriors.
Stopped at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, well-designed play by Winamac that time. They faked the counter play and then found the tight end right here on the sideline. Tony, good drive going here for the Warriors so far. 1st and 10 from the 47 of Triton.
Going right to left on your radio dial.
As play resumes, the Warriors have the ball at the 46-yard line. First down, 18.
All right. We should be back. Sorry about that, folks. But as everything technical, there are some technical difficulties occasionally, and we have them here at RTC TV42, of course. It just happens, part of life. But we are back and up and running, and my wonderful voice is back on you. We are here live at the Winamac Warriors home field. They are taking on the Triton Trojans here for a sectional game. We are following currently the Warriors sitting on the 46-yard line. They are second and 18.
In the ball at the Triton 46-yard line.
See what they can get rolling out here. Looking for fake handoff. He's going to look for a deep pass. Maybe. Little pressure on him. He throws it out there. It's caught. Got to see who got that ball. It looked to be looked 3 for the Warriors. Tyson Johnson on the catch there. It's going to bring the Warriors back up after that loss of yardage from a few plays ago. They're now 3 and 4.
Out here to the left flat and tossed it to his receiver, nice and easy for about a 14-yard pickup. Brings a 3rd and 4. And I don't know if they're going to punt if they wouldn't get this or not. We'll have to wait and see how aggressive coach is going to be.
Single back gun look with the receiver to the right side and two on the inside slot.
All right, Warriors setting up here, looking for a handoff here. Look at number 37. That's Kyle Chumley on the run there. He looked to be close.
So that gets the Warriors close to a first down run.
Put him about 3 and be 1 or 2 yards out, maybe.
Tony Chumley's got some quick feet, makes the first guy miss.
Oh, they're going to bring up the chain gang. They're going to line it up here, see where they're at. 4 inches.
212 pounds. You know, I mean, but it's a solid 212.
It's very solid.
He's has had a tremendous year, to say the least. If you do not pay attention to him, he will hurt you in so many ways.
And line it up there.
Taking place even as we speak.
See where they put him.
The sticks and short.
They're short.
6 inches on the Winamac Warriors.
Just short.
So they are going to be 4th and short. Got to go for it at this point. They're so close already. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, you're definitely going for it right now. This is just one of those plays early in the game where you
Just got to push through a little bit, and they get that first down and a whole new set of downs to work with.
First down here, hit Chumley hasn't even been slowed down yet, so look for Winamac to go for it.
So the ball is placed in between the 47 and 48-yard line at the left hash marks. It will be.
Warriors just got pushed through a little bit more.
And they've got the receiver to the near side, twins to the left side, actually. Chumley is going to be the single back here with under the center Compton. And now the whistle sounds.
And the whistle's blown.
Okay.
Oh, just the whistle to start the clock there. Everyone just kind of went silent there, thought maybe a foul had been called or something. And we got Chumley going through. I think the Trojans were able to stop him. Let's see where they put it.
I don't think he got it.
Triton thinks they held. And they're going to have to stop the clock at 8:48 here.
They're going to have to bring it back out for measuring. It's close.
And the chain gang will have to make their way across the field to the near side for another measurement.
Couldn't see momentum because he was stood up right at the line of scrimmage, so a lot of this is just going to be on the spot. And here we go.
Let's see where he's at.
So the first down
He
marker.
didn't get it.
He's so close. Just so close. Just short for that first down. Triton's going to get the ball.
Big early.
Nice defensive plays by the Trojans for sure. Just close.
Score. Freeman, if I'm reading this correctly, is Catholic Central Noble, 7-6.
All right. The Trojans will take it 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line in their own territory. Looking to push things back the other way.
Trojans take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
So
line.
the Trojans, with their defensive hold on that 4th and 1, will now go
See what they can do.
At the top, they got Shepard down low, as it's Delano down low, and D'Angelo down low. I should say Delano up top. And it's
And a handoff.
Keep by Snyder. He's scrambling for his life.
Fake handoff to a pass. All the way down to number. Who is that for the Trojans? He got brought down just short of the end zone.
Snyder just keeping the
I look
play
number
alive.
2, D'Angelo Schumpert,
Pressure on him, forced him.
receiving the pass, a deep pass, bringing it all the way down.
Finds his teammate wide open behind everybody. Downfield is Triton on the first play.
There's a flag on the play.
First and 10.
And there's going to be a personal foul against the Warriors.
Passer, yes, inside the 35-yard line. And Coach Barr now wants an explanation
That's not going to be
with the official on one.
good for them. Let's see
We mentioned this at the beginning.
where they place them.
There's a lot of chippiness as the game wore on in the first meeting between these two. And we said one of the keys of the game is going to have to be.
Ball spotted about the 7-yard line. Trojans will have the ball.
Trojans are now first and goal after that foul. They're going to be placed
7-yard line.
on the 7-yard line. 1st and 7 for the Trojans.
So Triton will have a 2-back shotgun look here.
See what Triton can do. They got a whole set of downs to get the score here.
Time on the play clock. It'll start as soon as the official waves it.
Trying to figure out the spot of the ball after the foul.
Shumpert got to the 10-yard line and they planted it right at the 8. So a tremendous play by Snyder to keep
And they're back in a huddle trying to figure out how they're going to go about this.
how strong that arm is of Bo Snyder.
Let's see what they can figure out.
Right stride.
You know, and let me tell you, in practice, he threw it even longer than the practices that I was at this week.
Well,
This kid's got an arm.
That's at the 4 after the
Looks
penalty.
like the ball be spotted just
So,
inside the
this
5-yard
penalty
line where the
indeed,
Trojans will have it
Triton
first
now is 4
down.
yards
It looks
away.
like
Come on,
they're spotting the ball at
getting
about the 5-yard line, close to it. They'll be sitting 1st and 4. The Trojans will be.
Snyder is in the pistol. He's going to keep the ball off the snap. He tries to
There's a snap.
He fumbles the
There's a fumble on the ball.
Somebody stripped him, that's for sure. Nope.
Who's got it?
They're going to say Triton.
It looks like Triton was able to get on top of it before the Warriors were. Trojans recover, and they'll keep going here. 2nd and 4.
Big break for the Trojans.
And they pick up a yard.
Down to about the
So it's going to be 2nd
2.5
and
or
goal from the
3-yard
3-yard
line.
line.
Second down.
Yeah, that's one of those just, catch your breath, and another big defensive play, but good bounce that time for Triton. So see if the Warriors can put up a stand here.
So here we go.
All right, Trojans lining up.
For Snyder.
Scoreboard saying 2nd and 3.
Left. Here's the give, and it's going to be a run in by Ethan
He's going to run it in. Touchdown by the Trojans.
Berry scores.
Ethan Berry, number 6 for the
Power on the left
Trojans,
side, just cut it back a little.
putting them up on the board first.
The end zone for the first score here. Triton taking the lead 6-0 with 7:37 to go here in the first quarter from Winamac. Extra point coming up.
All right, Trojans setting up for that extra point.
Trojans line up for the extra point.
Looks like they're going for the kick.
Penalties by Winamac gave the Trojans excellent field position, and of course the big
See if they can tack on another point
sets up
and start leading 7-0. See what they can do.
boys from Bourbon.
There's a kick.
And the
That looked good from up here. Let's see what the refs call. Calling it good down there. Trojans now taking the lead here tonight, 7-0. Here, a good portion into the first quarter. Got about 7:37 left here in the first.
4 plays, and they are on top 7-0 here over the Winamac Warriors. This is our Class 1A game of the week in the second round of the sectionals on Next 98.3 Sports.
Okay, just got to go back, Tony. Sorry, didn't know I went to a break.
All right, both teams heading off to their sides of the field, grouping up, trying to figure out a strategy. Trojans, however, they're done. They're lining up. They're coming out. They're ready to go. Warriors coming out. Trojans will be kicking the ball back over to them. Warriors line up to receive them. I see, if my eyes would not deceive me, it's kind of hard to get a clear read on the numbers back there. I think I see Jeb Smith in the back for the Warriors.
Winamac 98.3 game of
Number 1. I can't see who's in the far,
August, the official screen
but over for the Trojans.
98.3 for competitive
Just
prices.
waiting for him to line up to get the kick going.
The better guys that put Call the better guys. We make it seamless. 780-2311. So a 4-play drive for the Triton Trojans, and got them on the board.
The Trojans line up to kick the ball.
Scoreboard with 7:37 remaining in this opening quarter.
We got.
The Trojans will be kicking off here as Linker will be doing the honors.
See if I get a read on his number here. Gets the kick anyway. It's a nice, good high kick around middle ground. We got number 1 for Winamac, Jeb Smith. He gets taken down around the 20-yard line. See what the Warriors can do. Take them back, 1st and 10 on their own around 20-yard line.
Fourth and less than one stand here, right about the
Ball
30,
was spotted about the
33-yard line.
21-yard line,
Stopped,
1st and 10 for the
Chumley
Warriors.
for no gain, and then Snyder hits that big first play down the sideline, down inside the red zone, and a personal foul penalty on top of him for roughing the passer.
So the Warriors are going to try to answer here in a single back gun look with a couple of receivers.
Warriors looking for a pass. It's a short pass through the middle. He's brought down at about the 30-yard line. He's about a yard or two away from first down territory. That was number 20 receiving the catch there for the Warriors. That's going to be Jared Houghton.
Looks like second short for the
Triton is
Warriors.
getting no pressure
Ball
on
spotted just
Compton. He
outside
can
the
just
30-yard
stand there
line.
and look all night. So
2nd and 1 for the Warriors, sitting on the
really sling it. Just look
should be 30, 31-yard line.
Single back gun look. It'll be trips to the left. It's going to be a handoff.
Looking to run it through with Chumley. He gets that first down easy, but took a gnarly hit. But he's walking it off like it's nothing.
He runs hard, doesn't he? That's one of those where after he gets
That Warrior first down, they'll get another
start going downhill.
1st and 10 going at about the 42-yard line.
He's a freight train.
Here again, it's going to take gang tackling by the Trojans to bring this kid down. He is a strong individual.
Triton is, again, maybe as a tight end. He's on a receiver. Twins left receiver.
Looking to hand off again to Chumley. And he got caught. Took about 4 or 5 Trojans to finally bring him down.
A loss of a yard. Loosely stayed home at the right in position. And possibly saved a big gain run.
It looks like they weren't able to gain any ground on that play. Warriors sitting about 2 and 10 still on the 42.
Hand strength there by Usley to bring him down, slowed him down, and then his teammates came in to finish him off. That's what you need. You can't let him get going.
See what the Warriors can get going.
He's got some D1 colleges looking at him. Single back gun look again.
And another handoff to Chumley. He's running off to the side. There's a flag thrown on the field. Trojans just able to get on top of him and stop him. Warriors having trouble getting anything moving here.
55 Aaron Stickler makes the stop for Trojans. He got flags on the
Yeah, it's
play.
a hold again on Winamac. Whoever's blocking Osley, because he's just when Osley stands up and there's a flag behind, but it's like, how do you block a kid that's that? He's a big.
See what the flag's called.
Illegal chop block. The call.
Illegal chop block on the Warriors. That's going to back them up a little ways.
That's a great question. How do you stop it?
And with them not being able to gain too much yardage here in this series, that's going to hurt them quite a bit.
You gotta have some help.
I mean, you're looking at a 6'6", 315-pounder.
That's going to push them back to their 35-yard line.
Up 10 yards from the spot.
It's going to be a 10-yard deficit there.
Quarter, I was paying more attention to the game, and the
Warriors now going to be sitting 2nd and
kid he come from.
about
He is bigger than everybody else, that's for sure.
Johnson splits off and is a wide receiver.
those 10 yards back.
Whiten is down low, joined by Smith.
Nah, it's close. That's not 10. Yeah, I was going to say. I mean, I know I'm not the best at math, but that didn't even look to be fully 10 yards back.
Finally spotted at the 30-yard line. Warriors have it second down.
Ball is getting placed at the 30-yard line. Now we're 2nd down again. 2nd and long, 21 yards. 2nd and 21. Warriors looking for the pass. There's a little heat on the quarterback. He's got to get rid of it. He's sacked. All the way back to the 20-yard line. The quarterback for the Warriors. Brought down.
Yeah, it looked like Trenton Prep, if I got the number right out there on the sack, as Compton running right, nowhere to go, actually angled off.
Makes the stop for
There's number, I'm hearing 22 for the Trojans, Trenton Kreft on the sack there
Those times where you
for the
just sort of
Trojans.
put the defense in
And that's going to hurt Winamac badly.
the field.
Ball's getting placed at around the 23-yard line, and that is 3rd and 29 for the Warriors. Looking for a long pass. Get to number 20 for the Warriors. Number 20 being Jared Heaton. He's able to gain some yards, but not enough that you would want to actually make a full play going here with the 4th down. And the Warriors looking like they're going to punt it back over to the Trojans. 4 and 20 for the Warriors. So a good play by them to punt it back.
Yeah, look out too, because these kids are quick and they can make you miss.
There's a nice punt high and around mid.
Ball will bounce at the 35, roll backwards.
Ball's going to roll, and it's going to be secured at about the 32nd yard line in the Trojan territory.
And Max Murray. And so with 4:10 left on the Bowen Printing scoreboard.
We got 4 minutes and 10 seconds left on the scoreboard. Still in the first quarter.
Second time tonight.
There's a sideline warning against the Trojans.
The Trojans getting a sideline warning here.
He's thrown over 100 yards 7 times this year. And all but one of those games resulted in multiple touchdown passes. And he is long
The refs
down the right
taking
side.
care of that.
But Delano in the first possession set up their only score.
And the ball is looking to actually be spotted on the 31-yard line. Don't know if I said 32 earlier, but it is being spotted officially on the 31. Trojans will take it back 1st and 10.
The other Shepard, D'Angelo to the left. Single back gun look with Ethan Berry on the right hip of his quarterback, James Snyder. Jeff Smith now is going to look like he's going to come in on a blitz. He gets
And looking to send it off. Couldn't get on top of it. Warriors getting on top of it. Warriors will take it.
Did not throw the pitch by his quarterback without the shoulder pad. And Winamac recovers the turnover.
Trojans suffering from the cold air out here. Couldn't quite get a grip on that ball. Just ended up slipping out of his hands.
37 Kyle Chumley on the recovery for the
Get their
Warriors.
hands around it, bounce free, and then looked like Chumley recovered it.
And I'm hearing Kyle Chumley was on the recovery for the Warriors. Able to get possession going for him. 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line in Trojan territory. See what the Warriors can get going for him. And a fake handoff, trying to go for a pass. He's going to get caught. There's a fumble on it. See what the refs call. Who's got it? And it looks like the Warriors still got it. Ball's getting put at the 35-yard line, 2nd and 15.
Long legs, doesn't have a lot of escapability. So right now, Trojans doing a good job getting pressure on him. Now it brings up a 2nd and 15 from the 35-yard line.
So here we go. It's a 2nd and 15 here for the Warriors. We got 2 slots receivers on the left, 1 to the right.
All right, the Warriors hand off again to look to be Chumley. And he got caught real quick. Was able to gain a yard or 2 though.
That was a train versus train right there.
Yeah, and he just went down from contact too, and that was a pretty big hit by 2 athletic kids.
We're in about 3 minutes here in the first quarter.
Brings up a 3rd and 14 for the Warriors after they recovered the fumble by Triton.
So a gain of a couple yards and hard right there by Chumley.
Felt that up here.
3rd and 12 now for the Warriors. 2 to the left, 2 to the right.
Warriors line up to play.
The young freshman quarterback in a single gun look. He's going to fake.
Looking for a fake handoff. He's going to run with himself, Jeb Smith. And he's got halfway through. He's close. I think he was just short of a 1st down.
We'll see.
Yard short, so we got a 4th and 1 again. Is sort of a wildcat.
4th and close.
Smith takes the direct snap, runs right, picks up about 13 yards.
Warriors now sitting 4 and 1, looking to capitalize and get another set of downs here, sitting on the 22nd yard line in Trojan territory. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter.
At the Triton 22. Winamac looking to get on the board to try to tie this game. Twins right, receiver left. Here's the snap. It's going to be.
Again to hand it off to Chumley. He's running off the side. He's able to get through to get the first down for the Warriors.
21 Delano Shepard on the stop. Chumley gains it up for a Warrior first down.
With the Warrior first down, they'll be moving. Shane Gain will be moving around. Looking to be looking at about the 19-yard line, 18 or 19-yard line. Scoreboard's going to say 18. Warriors will be first and 10. Coming around 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. It looks like there's going to be a Trojan timeout. So while they take a break, we too are going to take a break real quick and get a word in from our sponsors, and we'll be right back here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in.
First apartment. Dog named Bella. Boyfriend, TJ. With the sweet ride and the bad secrets. Exit TJ. Hey, it's Eric. Wedding, Eric Jr., new house. Luckily, once a year, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance checks to see if we're paying too much or cover too little.
Find an agent and stop knocking on wood.
And we are back here live on RTC TV4, bringing you Winamac sectional football here. We at RTC have followed the Warriors here. They are at their home turf playing against the Triton Trojans here for the sectional game. So far, Trojans able to score and tack on an extra point after that, leading 7-0. Warriors now sitting first and 10 on the 18-yard line. See if they can get rolling for him here. And Jeb Smith holding on to it. He's looking to run off the side, get some yards. He's going through. He might have a first down. If not, he's close. Kind of difficult to tell from my positioning. And they are calling it. Definite Warrior first down. It's a nice run by number 1 for the Warriors, Jeb Smith.
First and goal now for the Warriors from the 8-yard line, trailing 7-0 with a minute 40.
Warriors are in prime position to score here and get close to tying things up. They're sitting on the 8-yard line. They are first in goal. Looking to hand off to Chumley. Chumley's going to run straight through and get that Warrior touchdown. Warriors now putting themselves on the scoreboard, 6-7. No.
8 yards out, maybe 10 yards when he got the handoff. I don't know if anybody even touched him.
Now the Warriors setting up to try and tack on that extra point. See if they can get it.
Coming up here 7-6. Again, Warriors trying to tie this one up.
Looking for that kick.
5 to go here in the first quarter.
And the PAT on it is done by Max Murray normally. He is a left-footed kicker.
Don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
There we go. Ball's up. It looks good from here. Ref's calling it good from down there. Warriors able to tack on another points, tying the game up 7-7. We're going to take a short break here, get some more words in from our advertisers, and we'll be right back here on RTC TV4. Thank you for tuning in. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. And we're back here live on RTC TV4, bringing you Winamac live coverage of football. Sitting here, the Warriors are able to tie things up 7-7 here. After that touchdown the last play, Kyle Chumley able to run it in and get in that 8 yards they needed to score.
Grind it out to get in
Warriors now lined up to kick the ball back off to the Trojans. Got a minute and 35 left here in the first quarter. Let's see what happens.
As Murray will get ready to do the honors here. Shepherd boys back to receive.
Max Murray to kick the ball off over to the Trojans. Ball's up.
Kick to the near side. Yeah, it's going to be picked up by.
The ball's picked up, and the Warriors charging back through, so he can't get too much ground.
Using his speed.
Trojans able to run with it. That's number 2 on the carry for the Trojans. That's being D'Angelo Schumpert for the carry.
60-yard run. There was a wall set up on the far side, but that little pooch kick just couldn't get. If he could turn the corner,
And the Trojans are down and will be sitting at about the 34, 35-yard line.
So with a minute 26 left on the first quarter clock, going printing scoreboard, it's 7-7. Winamac and Triton.
Yep. Triton's going to be put on the 34-yard line of 1st and 10. Getting confirmation up here in the press box. Minute 26 left in the first quarter. See what the Trojans can get moving for him here before they move into the second quarter. They're looking for a pass. Got a short pass. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Trojans staying on top of it. Incomplete pass will keep them 2nd and 10 now on the 34-yard line. A little bit pressure was put on there for the quarterback. So good to get rid of it when he did. Otherwise suffer a loss of yards, of course, and I would think you'd rather want to start over 2nd and 10 than 2nd and like almost 15.
Caught a couple receptions this year. It'll be twins to the right, twins to the left in the Cardinal look in a single back gun formation.
Something once again for the handoff.
Ethan Berry is going to spin off one.
The Ethan Berry with the carry. See if he got any yards off of that. I think he was put around the line of scrimmage. And the ball's sitting about where it was. So Trojans sitting 3rd and 10. We got a minute left here in the first quarter. A minute and counting.
Now they're just having trouble going forward.
So now you will see Connor Pitney as one of the wideouts to the right. And
Trojans setting up. Let's see what they do.
D'Angelo and Orson on the far side. Single gun look again for Snyder.
Looking for a long pass.
It's a screen play.
He gets it up to Ethan Berry. He gets the first down. He keeps running off the side. He's clear. Got a Warrior defender coming up his side. He's trying to break through. He's still going through. He's still going. He gets the touchdown.
Touchdown, Triton.
I don't know if that was really a screen pass. It just
Wow.
out of the backfield right in the middle.
Trojans able to score in that touchdown, putting them up on the board 13-7 with only 25 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Ran through some arm tackles. He gets in for a long touchdown here for the Trojans.
65 yards.
And brings up a extra point attempt and got some points going on the board here tonight.
All right, Trojans setting up for that extra kick, extra point.
So Ethan Berry with a 65-yard catch. And here comes
See if Triton can tack on that extra point. It is high and it looks good. Ref's calling it good. Triton's now taking the lead 14-7. With that, we're going to take a short break and get a word in from our advertisers, and we will be right back here with you live on RTC TV4. Thank you for tuning in.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live on RTC TV4 with sectional football here between the Winamac Warriors and the Triton Trojans. Winamac lining up to receive the ball from the Trojans after Triton was able to score and add on another 7 points moving the game from a tied game to a leading game now, with the Trojans sitting 14 to the Warriors 7. And we are still in the first quarter here with 25.5 seconds left to go.
Second touchdown for the Trojans, a 65-yard reception with 25 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. So Triton will be
There's the kick by Triton. It was high.
It's going to go over to the far wing side, and it's going to be
He's in the far side. Warriors, he is clear. He is clean. There's one Trojan defender there to stop him. He got him. He caught him. He brought him down. What a nice run by the Warriors. He's put it around the 40-yard line. That was an excellent kickoff return by the Warriors. 15.1 seconds left here in the first quarter. Warriors still got a shot.
So Fox with another brilliant return. He's in a couple now for Winamac. And I tell you, the Warriors, they're coming up with some good field position in this game.
Yeah, this is definitely good field position. You get a fumble, recovery.
Warriors sitting at the 39-yard line. The ref's calling it.
Down to the 39-yard line of your
They got room for one more play here before they move into the second quarter. Let's see what they do.
Single gun look. And here is the snap.
Snap, looking to hand it off. Number 36 for the Warriors. That's Dylan Fox. And the clock's counting down. And with that, that's going to be an end of the first quarter. We're going to move on to the second quarter, but after we take a short break here. Thank you for tuning in on RTC TV4. I will be right back with you all.
Cheap furniture. Nice game system. New job. Steady girlfriend. Wedding. Dog that serves as a practice child. Little kid. Little kids. Oh. Big kids. Big changes. So, once a year, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance checks to see if we're paying too much or covered too little.
Find an agent and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to RTC TV4. We are live with sectional football here with the Winamac Warriors taking on the Triton Trojans. If you're just tuning in, you missed one heck of a first quarter going back and forth. Both these teams have been at each other's necks. Triton able to just barely steep ahead here as they lead 14-7, but Warriors still in it, running an excellent running back, an excellent kick return, and placing them second and 8 at the 37-yard line in good Trojan territory. Flags thrown on the field, though, starting things off here. And right when I say Winamac was in good yarding position, they get a penalty and move them back 5 yards. Second and 13 for the Warriors on the 42-yard line in Trojan territory.
Penalties so far early in this game here for Winamac has cost them some field position and possibly a score also.
So now the Warriors will line it back.
Now they got a lot more yardage to take on here, starting things off in the second quarter. Probably not the best way, but they wanted to start things off. Here we go. Jeff Smith holding on to it. He's moving through. He's got some yards. And he's just short of the 35-yard line.
So that'll be a gain of about 3 yards on that particular carry for Jeff
21,
Smith.
Delano Shumpert makes the stop for the
That was a
Trojans.
good, clean hit. Not sure what happened, but
Maybe knock the air out of him, possibly.
yeah, he's right here in front of the bench, but good tackle one-on-one by Triton here against 14-7 with a minute 46 to go.
I think we got a player down on the field with that. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back with you here on RTC TV4.
Mark mentioned, and we want to remind everybody tomorrow.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. All right, folks, we're back live here on RTC TV4. Just a little bit short on that last play. Kyle Chumley with the run, able to get the first down for the Warriors. Our injured player off to the side was able to be brought over, and he is good and moving on his own, so that's good to see.
That time he actually went 3 more yards as he was falling down.
Heading around 11 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the second quarter. Warriors now 1st and 10 on the 28-yard line. Handoff to Chumley, trying to go straight through the middle. He's brought down. That looked to be about the 26-yard line. He's able to get a few yards. 2nd and 8 now for the Warriors.
Tony, I haven't noticed that Smith go back in. He was limping around when he came off, and that's a key injury here for the Warriors if he can't continue.
I don't see him out on this possession. All right, the right halfback here is Dylan Fox.
Got an injury going on for Triton.
Yes, sirree, and that's number
We had to get a player off the field for the Trojans.
that being Andrew Parker.
He made the tackle.
Might have taken a little bit of a heavy bump there for one of the players. He got him traded out.
Single gun look. To right.
Looking for a handoff to Chumley again, trying to break him through. He gets caught by a bunch of Triton defenders. I got a name on our injured Warrior who was off on the sides here that walked off. It was one, Jeb Smith, who was playing as Winamac's quarterback here for a little bit in the first, for actually the entirety of the first. So a key player definitely having to be taken off to the side of the field, but taking up his position, it looks to be number 12, Russell Compton.
Single back gun look, twins left and nobody to the right, one to the right.
And a handoff to Chumley again to try and run him through the middle. He's caught up. Looks like he got tripped up around his feet and just decided to roll with it.
On the ground was Aaron Stickler, the 5'10", 250-pound senior.
55 Aaron Stickler on the stop for the Trojans. Chumley picked up about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
And we're looking 4 and 5 for the Warriors here, sitting on the 23rd-yard line.
Staying in here. There's some confusion along the.
And the Warriors trying to group together to see what they're doing here.
4th and 5 from the Triton.
I think we got number 1, Jeb Smith, back on the play on the field for the Warriors.
Receiver to the right.
Seem to be all right.
Called by Coach Barr and the Winamac.
Timeout charge.
We got a timeout by the Warriors. So while they take a short break, we also are going to take a short break and get a word in from our advertisers, and I will be right back with you here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, folks, and welcome back here on RTC TV4. We are live with sectional football here. We got the Winamac Warriors taking on the Triton Trojans. We are 4th and 5 for the Warriors with about 9 minutes and 9 seconds left here in the second. Looking to be a fake handoff to Chumley. Instead, we're going to go for a deep pass. Intercepted by the Trojans. That looks to be Schumpert carrying the ball. And he's coming off to the side. Warriors trying to trip him up. No one's been able to get him. They finally brought him down at about the 44, 45-yard line. An excellent interception by the Trojans. Just right in the right place at the right time. Just catch it and start moving with it. It's beautiful. The ball is going to be placed at about the 43-yard line where the Trojans are going to take it 1st and 10. 8 minutes and 55 seconds here left in the second quarter.
And he underran the route
Both teams kind of trying to gather themselves. The Warriors trying to shift their thoughts over to defense while the Trojans are lining up here to retake on the offense and see what they can get moving here.
So Triton ball at the 43, their own 43. They're going right to left on your radio dial. A 2-by-2 formation out of the gun. Snyder gets it. He'll give it to
A handoff.
Keep it. Looks to throw the ball.
No, wait. Oh, he tripped me out. The ball intercepted by the Warriors on a pass. Sitting at about the 40-yard line. I got tripped up so hard there. I thought there was going to be a handoff, but instead they pulled it back for a pass, and the Warriors intercept it. Wow. One interception leading off into another. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 now going back to the Warriors, sitting on their own 41-yard line.
That's the 3rd or 4th turnover so far. And 1st and 10.
That penalty was declined, so now the Warriors have the ball 1st and 10 after the interception.
Okay, there was a penalty on the field and it ended up being declined, so the Warriors are going to take it 1st and 10, still sitting on the 41-yard line. I do believe before that they were contemplating a penalty against the Trojans. All right, Warriors now back on the offensive here. Let's see what they can get running for it. Just back and forth here, kicking things off here in the second quarter. A handoff to Chumley. Chumley trying to break through the middle. He gets some yards going. He might break through. He gets the first down. Chumley just breaking through, finally gets put down at about the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors.
You don't want to tackle him low. He's just got a great lean to him, and he keeps those legs going.
8 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the second quarter. Warriors with the full head of steam, just able to gain some ground here. See if we can keep the heat going on this cool Friday night. We're going to hand off again to Chumley to run it down the middle. He gets caught up there. He still gets good yard going. They'll set him about the 40-yard line. 2nd and maybe 5. Scoreboard's telling me 5, therefore it is 5. Since a slight technical difficulty, you're just going to have to go off my word. Running around 8 minutes left here in the second quarter. And then after that, we'll head into halftime.
Second down for the Warriors.
Clock dwindling down to 7:53 in the Bowen printing scoreboard. 14-7 Triton. Warriors, though, looking for the time.
Maybe another handoff to Chumley, try and push him through the middle. Just going to keep reusing the same tactic. If it works, it works. And the Trojans able to anticipate this one. They put up a wall for him to run into. I don't think he was able to move anywhere off of that play. Scoreboard's still saying 3 and 5, and we're running around 7 and 30 seconds left here in this second quarter.
A little winded, Tony. He's huffing and puffing out there, but he should be. Playing hard, getting a lot of contact, but also moving the chains.
Tyson Johnson's down to the right. They had a receiver at the top as well. Actually, they put Jeb Smith now in the inside slot on the right as well. Single back gun look for the freshman Compton. It's going to be
looking for another handoff to give to Chumley. Trojans were able to go through and anticipate that move. They stormed right through and brought him down. It's going to be a loss of yards on the Warriors. That's going to put them 4 and 8. I'm going to say 4 and 8.
Now you've got a 4th and 8.
Now the Warriors got a decision to make here. They can either go for it and try and make up those 8 yards, which is completely possible, but it looks like they're going to punt it back over to the Trojans. Kind of give them some breathing rooms to take on the defensive side.
Go the distance. Triton's also turned the ball over twice, so.
See what they can do. There's the punt. It's a long one. That's going all the way back into the end zone.
Smith punt goes into the end zone.
Hustling down the field as you should on a special team.
Trojans will take over the ball at the 20-yard line.
Trojans now are going to come back to the 20-yard line, and they're going to take it 1st and 10.
And your score, the Trojans 14, the Warriors 7 on Max 98.3 game of the week. And the Bowen printing scoreboard has 6:17 remaining in this first half.
Well, you got to credit that Triton defense, Tony. They've given up some big chunks on first down where the Warriors have had.
Okay, Trojans, sorry, my bad. Sitting 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. Warriors looking to keep them there. Running about 6 minutes and 17 seconds left here in the first half.
Barry's on his right hip. It's a 2-by-2 look. Long snap count by Snyder. Here's the snap eventually.
And for a handoff.
Snyder keeps it. Goes off the right.
Oh, no, Snyder kept it. I got tripped up there. Snyder keep running with it. He's got a first down, but there was a flag on the play.
37-yard line, but we'll see. This play
He's brought down by number 1, Jeb Smith, but we got penalty flags in the backfield.
See what those flags call up.
Holding's the indication against
It's going to be holding on the Trojans.
Never really blocked anybody. So
It's going to
I don't
back
know.
them up a bit.
I don't know what the
A
official
lot of bit.
Obviously, that's about the 4th or 5th hold we've called. It's also
That's
going
10 yards
against
from
a
the
tough
spot of the
opponent.
foul. Remains first
Sometimes
down.
trying to get a little bit of
Be a
advantage.
replay on first down. They're now sitting 1st and 20 at the 10-yard line. Going to swap up those numbers a little bit. 6 minutes and 9 seconds left here in the first half.
Now in a 1st and 20 scenario for Triton.
1st and 20 for the Trojans. Ball
So
spotted
they'll
at the
go in a
10-yard line.
2-by-2 formation again. To the left, to the right for their quarterback.
Clock's ticking. Let's see what they do.
Look, Barry on his hip.
Looking for a pass. Snyder with a short pass. Couldn't quite keep a hold of it there.
And it goes incomplete.
Incomplete pass, still sitting 2nd and 20 now for the Trojans.
5:50 to go. Trojans leading 14-7.
Brings up second down.
5:50 before half. Trojans are going to get the ball in the 3rd quarter too, because the Warriors accepted, won the toss, took the ball. So important defensive stand here for the Warriors when you're thinking about strategy. Definitely don't want to let Trojans get in the end zone here, then get the ball to start the 3rd quarter also.
That's Mark Hayden. I'm Tony Ross. And we are here at Winamac High School, 2nd and 20.
All right, Trojans lined up. Still 2nd and 20 here on the 10. 5 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the first half.
Snyder barks out the call.
Snyder looking for a pass off to the side. It's caught. He's still moving. He's got room to run. He might break through with a spin. He keeps going. That's number 9 for the Trojans. Number 9, Ty Orson with the run there, able to get the Trojan first down.
Quick slant from left to right, and he did that all on his own, Tony. He just kept angling, running through arm.
Warriors just tried to bring down Orson. Couldn't quite get a good grip on him to bring him down. He kept spinning out of those tackles. Trojans now sitting 1st and 10 on it looks to be about the 40-yard line, actually. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half.
Triton will have a whole new set of downs on this next play drive. And they are at their 40-yard line with the ball placed at the right hash mark.
A nice play by the Trojans. See if they can capitalize on it and keep that heat moving.
Nobody off to the right here.
Clock's ticking down.
Two-back look here out of the gun. Snyder will give.
Got a handoff by the Trojans. Trying to break through the middle. Got a few yards. Ethan Berry with at least a gain of 3 yards.
Most notably wearing number 57.
Trojans sitting 2 and 7.
57, Chase Bell makes the stop for the Warriors after about a 3-yard gain.
And is my good friend Blair, who is not with us tonight here. He's off running some cross-country meet in Terre Haute. Or he's maybe not a cross-country meet. He's doing something in Terre Haute there, so sadly he wasn't able to be with us tonight. But as he would say, that if you could get at least a minimum of 3 yards, you could get that first down every time. And the Trojans looking to do that once again. Ethan Berry running through. He gets that first down. He gets that minimum of 3 and much more.
He's pretty powerful himself. Ran through an arm tackle right there about the line.
Trojans got another first down.
Another first down is Trojans.
They're sitting now in Warrior territory. Look to be about the 43-yard line for 1st and 10. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left on the board for this first half.
Games of over 100 yards rushing this season for this Triton team, and they're so balanced.
Both these teams just been back and forth here tonight. See if the Warriors can kind of get a grip here and start working a little bit more harder defensively and combat this seemingly unstoppable Trojan offense. Going to be a handoff again. Ethan Berry, he's got room to run. He found an opening. He might get that first down. He's close. He is close. He went down around right next to the marker.
And
there it is, the chain gain moving. That's a first down for the Trojans. 3 minutes and 53 seconds left on the board.
In a game where Triton gets the ball back.
Or not of the game, of the first half. My apologies, folks.
5 minutes to go before half, and now they're on a big drive. 7th or 8th play coming up now. 1st and 10 from the Warrior 32-yard line. Somebody needs to come up with a big play here for this defense.
Clock's ticking. Trojans looking to move. Hand off to Barry. He's brought down. The Warriors are able to kind of get a hold of Barry before he could take off there. He put him down at about the 27, 8-yard line.
71 Kyle Olds drags him down after about a 3-yard
Good
gain.
low,
Second
low
down.
center of gravity for this young man. A 3-yard carry will now make it a 2nd and 7 coming up for the Trojans down at the Winamac 29-yard line.
I'm sure Coach Brown is in their ear. This is where you want to finish a drive. Execute.
Little huddle off here before they get back into play position by the Trojans, trying to figure out a strategy sitting 2nd and 7. Able to gain a few yards after that last play. Let's see what they can keep going here. Snyder with the handoff over to Barry. Barry's trying to plow through. He's got some yards. He's got a good gain of yards there.
And that will move the chains again for the Trojans in their ground game.
Actually, that is some good yards there because it is a Trojan first down. Kind of hard to tell from my perception up here, but the Trojans will be sitting 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line. And the scoreboard is with me on this one. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half. Then we'll be kicking things off in the halftime.
40. I was going to say 40 to nothing. That's scary. I may go down just to watch that state final and see them play.
Twins to the right.
There we go, another handoff.
McIntyre tries to cut it up the middle.
Trying to cover. There's a fumble on the ball. Warriors, Winamac with the recovery on the fumble. Able to get a grip on that one and take possession once again. And the Trojans so close. Just inching closer and closer in the end zone. They had heat. They were going for it. But the Warriors able to get on top of that fumble and recover it for their side. Although not the best placement for it. They'll be sitting 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line in their own side of the field. And they sitting at about 2 minutes and 14 seconds left here in the first half. So let's see what the Warriors can do with it here.
Here in the first half, trailing by a touchdown, 14-7 the score. Twins right, a receiver to the left, out of the gun. It's going to be
looking for a pass. It's a long one too.
Pass is going to go incomplete. And a flag.
There's a flag on the field, an incomplete pass as well. See what the ref calls it.
I'm not quite sure.
It's got to be defensive pass interference. Yeah?
Yeah.
We had pass interference against the Trojans.
Well, now give the Warriors.
The Warriors
some good field position.
will be sitting
Give the Warriors a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. Now the Warriors will sit after that penalty, the automatic first down.
So here we go. Because of that penalty, it's a first down for the Warriors at the 20.
Looking for another pass. It's a short one. He caught it. It's good. Number 20 for the Warriors being Jared Heaton. He was able to get another Warrior first down. Warriors now sitting 1st and 10 on the 40-yard line. Coming around 2 minutes left here in the first half.
In the middle, if you're patient here again, Triton not able to get any pressure on the quarterback. Earlier in the game, they force him to run. They're usually
Scoreboard's ticking down.
He's got time in the pocket, moving the team.
1st and 10, ball at the right hash.
I'm looking for another pass here by the Warriors. He's good for the catch. That's another first down, and he's running with it. That's Jeb Smith. And there are so many Trojans trying to bring down Smith. This is a nice catch by number 1 for the Warriors, Jeb Smith. Got brought down at about the 34, 35-yard line. Scoreboard saying 34. 1st and 10 for the Warriors with about a minute and 30 seconds left here in the first half. Warriors getting some nice momentum going and see if they can capitalize and finish things off. Maybe tie things up here before the half. Looking for a short pass to the side. He's about halfway there. The Trojans pushing him way back.
Trojans, I should say.
where the ref's calling him down at.
That'll be a gain of a couple yards on the quick
Looking to
out.
call him down at about the 31, 30-yard line.
Here for Winamac at the half. Bremen leads 29-7 over Central Noble.
Warriors now 2nd and 6. Less than a minute left going here in the second quarter. Counting down from 55 seconds. We're going to hand off to Chumley. He's able to break through. Chain gang's going to move. I think that's going to be a first down for the Warriors.
Now same scenario for the Warriors it was for the Trojans.
Sitting 50.2 seconds left here in the first half. And the clock is counting down. Warriors got maybe about 1 or 2 more plays depending on how they play it. Looking for another pass here. Long pass looking, that looked to be Jeb Smith out there. Pass is incomplete. 32.1 seconds left on the board.
Got to be careful with those.
2nd and 10 for the Warriors.
There's no chance really to get that one. He put something on it. He's very reluctant to run, Tony. Had some room to turn it up the sideline, maybe pick up.
Warriors maybe got enough time here for one more play.
Always looking downfield with that arm.
I wouldn't think they could squeeze in 2.
So now the Warriors are in a
Off to the side, talking a little strategy. Well, not off to the side, but in a little huddle in the back there, talking some strategy. Let's see what they do.
And you got Johnson and Smith to the right. Single back gun look.
Going to fake handoff to Chumley. He's going to go for a long pass again to Jeb Smith. Overshot him. And Smith got flipped over a Trojan defender, but I think it was unintentional. He jumped for that pass, but was definitely well over his head.
And right now, when you force him to
25.2 seconds left here in the first half. Warriors still sitting 3 and 10 on the 24-yard line.
very accurate. So 25 seconds to go here. Warriors trailing by 7 to the Trojans.
24-yard line.
That's what the Warriors got in their arsenal here. See what they can do.
But 3rd and 10.
Twins to the right, twins to the left.
Looking for a pass again, a short pass. It's caught.
Catch by Hoyt, that's a first down.
That's just the timing route.
That looked to be number 20, Jared Heaton. It's a first down for the Warriors. Now they got 20.7 seconds left on the board. 1st and 10 at about the,
Was timed well, and it was right on the mark.
can't tell exactly, looked to be about maybe the 15-yard line either way. There's a timeout on the field while they take a break. We too are going to take a short break here and be right back with you here live on RTC TV4. Thank you for tuning in.
Tom Kruger Construction, serving all of your building needs. From kitchen and bathroom remodeling to ground-up new home construction, Tom and his crew have been serving your building and construction needs for over 20 years. Tile showers, hardwood floors, new doors and windows, you can always count on Kruger. Pole barns, room additions, outbuildings, and more. Call or email anytime. Tom Kruger Construction.
And we are back here live on RTC TV4 with sectional football here. We got the Winamac Warriors taking on Triton Trojans. Got 20.7 seconds left here in the second quarter. Warriors sitting 1st and 10 on the 13-yard line.
Twins to the left, receiver to the right. It's going to be Compton.
Looking for a pass.
Right.
Gets a short pass over. Looking. Couldn't quite keep his hand on it. Looked going all the way over to number 3, Tyson Johnson for the Warriors. Couldn't keep a grip on the ball. It's going to be incomplete. Trojans now 2nd and 2 on the 13-yard line with 13.9 seconds left in the first half.
14 seconds to go, plenty of time.
Both these teams just going back and forth here. Trojans able to just barely hold off the Warriors here as they've been inching their way so close. See if the Warriors can score here before halftime. Looking for a pass again. Going to open to Johnson again. The ball is up. It was so close. Warriors almost to keep possession of the ball over in the end zone. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Incomplete pass. 3 and 10 on the 13 with 8.9 seconds left on the board. So close.
pass go incomplete.
That was ping-ponged around. That was
This
anybody's
is
ball for sure.
looking to
Now
be
you got
about
third
maybe the
and
last
10.
play here of the first half. The Warriors trying to figure out what they want to do.
14-7. Triton holding on to this lead by the hairs of their chinny chin before halftime.
Field goal even at
All right, Warriors lining up. Let's see what they do.
I don't think right.
Yeah, I don't.
3rd and 10. 3rd and goal. 3rd and 10 here. They got
When the fake handoff and a pass
to the corner. Knocked down!
rejected by the Trojans. Shumpert able to get a hand in there and just swat it out.
It's in the far end zone, but the ball's just slightly.
Still got time left on the board. We're sitting at 3.7 seconds left. Warriors are 4 and 10.
A touchdown catch. I mean, you can't throw the ball in a more perfect.
Might as well go for it at this point. You're this close. I mean, yeah, you're 4 and 10 on the 13, but you got 3.7 seconds. The Warriors are going to try for a field goal attempt. We got Max Murray for the kick.
Actually, his second attempt.
There's a long kick. It's close. That's a good field goal attempt. That was a nice kick by Murray to end off the first half. Well, after that impressive kick by Max Murray, putting up Winamac to 10 and Triton 14. We're going to take a short, we're actually going to take a whole break at halftime, folks. We're going to step away here for a bit, and I will be right back with you when the third quarter comes around. Stay tuned for that, and we'll be right back here on RTC TV4. Thank you for tuning in. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Community State Bank, a tradition of service since 1930, serving all of your banking needs with 4 convenient locations. Personal and business banking options available. Online at csbnetbank.com. HB Gutters and More is your local guttering expert. Keep the rain away and your gutters clear with new gutters and guards from HB Gutters and More. From soffits and fascia to downspouts and more, contact HB Gutters and More for your free estimate. Online at hbgutter.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer Simply Free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
First apartment. Dog named Bella. Boyfriend, TJ. With the sweet ride and the bad secrets. Exit TJ. Hey, it's Eric. Wedding, Eric Jr., new house. Luckily, once a year, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance checks to see if we're paying too much or cover too little.
Find an agent and stop knocking on wood.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to RTC TV4. We are live with sectional football here tonight at the Winamac Warriors home field. Tonight, the Warriors have been taking on the Triton Trojans here tonight for sectional football. Trojans, however, have been leading 14, and the scoreboard, the makeshift scoreboard we got for you is not accurate. Trojans have been leading 14-10 here so far tonight. It was a killer first half for both teams. Both teams have been at each other's neck, just going back and forth. There was, I think, a total of 3 interceptions happening between the two teams in the first half. It was just going back and forth, and Trojans and Winamac fighting within inches of the end zone to keep each other away. There's the kickoff. Trojans running with the ball. There's a flag thrown on the field. They were brought down maybe around the 40-yard line, I think they were going to call them at. 41, perhaps. But a very intense game here tonight. And if both teams got a good enough pep talk in the back locker rooms, second half probably going to look just like the first. Let's see how things go here. Ball looks to be spotted at the 43-yard line. And let's see what that flag is. It's going to be against the Trojans, and that's going to back them up. Blocking the back foul on the Trojans. That's going to back them up quite a ways and not give them the best field position here to start off the third quarter.
So the Trojans will be
sitting 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And they will start it with a formation of twins to the right and a receiver twins to the left, a receiver to the right. Out of the single gun look. And Triton jumps the gun.
And that is a flag on the play. It's going to be a false start. That's going to be on the Trojans. Going to back them up another 5. Now Trojans sitting 1st and 15 on the 27-yard line. If I'm not mistaken with my math. 28-yard line, the scoreboard corrects me, of course. Never said I was the best at math, folks, but either way. Trojans 1st and 15, let's see where they go with it. Looking for a pass. Up in the middle. They got the first down. He's still going. He's crossing the 50. He's crossing the 40. He's got room to run. He keeps going. They knock him out of bounds at about the 26-yard line, deep in Warrior territory. That was number 12 for the Trojans on the carry. Number 12, that is Keegan Westifer with the carry for the Trojans all the way over to looking to be placed at the 26-yard line in Warrior territory. That's the kind of run the Trojans were looking for to start things off here in the second half for sure.
Also some good blocking downfield by the Trojans. Westford gets down to the 26-yard line.
North Judson gets on the board. They lead it 6-0 over South Central, still in the first.
Trojans now with a whole new set of downs, sitting 1st and 10. So they can do, looking for the handoff here. Look to be Ethan Berry. He's pushing through. He's sitting at about 15, maybe the 15-yard line. Definitely enough room to maybe get that first down. Oh, they're calling him short. He's going to be second and look to be inches. Trojans sitting 2nd and 1 on the 17-yard line in Warrior territory. Clock's ticking down from 11 minutes and 10 seconds here in the third quarter.
So a 9-yard carry for Ethan Berry.
Trojans got some heat. They just keep pushing.
Here in the third quarter. The ball resting at the Warriors 17-yard line. You've got Delano and Orson off to the right. D'Angelo down low and according.
And look at the quarterback keeper, Snyder running straight through to get that Trojan touchdown. He saw an opening straight through the middle and he just ran with it. That's going to bring up the Trojans up 20-10. A nice play by Triton.
The Trojans, who started off this third quarter very auspiciously with penalty after penalty, find themselves.
Now Trojan's going to be lining up for the extra point kick.
Yeah, that was a quick header right up the middle. I'm not sure if he got touched, Tony, as he goes in for the touchdown. Extra point coming up here for the Trojans.
Lining up, setting up, dialing in, see where he goes.
To do the honors once more. Perfect on the evening for him. Here's the snap.
And there's the kick. Warriors were close to block that one, but couldn't get there quite enough. Trojans good for the extra point. That'll tack the Trojans up at a solid 21 to Winamac's 10. But don't count Winamac out here tonight, folks. They've been fighting every step of the way to keep up with the Trojans. Let's see how they're going to deal with it here. Taking back on the offensive, the Trojans will kick back over to the Warriors here after this short break here from a word from our sponsors. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be right back.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here live on RTC TV4, but we have sectional football going on between the Winamac Warriors and the Triton Trojans. Trojans lining up to kick the ball back over to the Warriors after making that excellent touchdown play. Run in number 7 for him, James Snyder, right up the middle through the Warriors to make that touchdown and getting the extra point kick, tacking them up at a solid 21 to the Warriors 10. Warriors now lined up to receive the ball. Let's see if they can answer back to the Trojans scoring so early on here in the third quarter. 10 minutes and 47 seconds on the clock. And they will continue to tick down as soon as the ref blows the whistle.
Yeah, they're playing with a lot of confidence, Tony. You could just see it. You saw it in the first half, even though they had some
Whistle's blown. Triton the kick. Ball's up and a long kick. Heads out of bounds.
Receiver that was ready to take it if it was going to be playable, but it goes out of bounds, and by kicking it out of bounds, that's going to be.
With that ball going out of bounds, that's going to automatically place Winamac at about the 35-yard line. Solid placement to start things off, 1st and 10 for the Warriors here. See what they can get rolling for them in this series.
Warriors, they'll break their huddle. It'll be a single back shotgun look. Chumley on the right hip of his freshman quarterback, Compton. You got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and they're tight in the formation. Dylan Fox is the left halfback.
And the handoff to Chumley. He's running on the offside. He got brought down. Defending Trojan able to tie up his feet and bring him down.
You got to get him down, too. Brings up a second.
It's going to be about a 5-yard loss on that play. Sitting 2nd and 15 now for the Warriors. Clock ticking down to about 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Sitting at about the 30-yard line here in their own side of the field.
Same formation, 1 receiver to the left this time, and 2 to the right.
Looking for a pass. Quick pass. Couldn't keep hands on it. Pass heading straight for, looked to be number, if I can get a number, we can figure out who that was going to. I'm thinking I'm seeing 20. That'd be Jared Heaton, if it is.
Little deflection knocked that ball off track and brings up a 3rd and 15 now for the Warriors.
Warriors now sitting on the 30-yard line with 3rd and 15.
It's a 3rd and 15.
10 minutes and 6 seconds left on the board here for the third quarter.
In Compton. Twins right, receiver to the left. Actually, Twins left receiver.
Warriors need to
Smith comes in motion.
get some movement going here, looking for a pass. There's pressure on the quarterback. He's getting rid of it. He got to number 3 for the Warriors. That's being Tyson Johnson. He was close. He was just short of that first down. About 4 inches now for the Warriors.
Well, it depends on the spot. They're going to have to measure. It's going to be really close.
Well, that nose of the football is right there.
That point marker is right there. Yeah, it looks like we're getting an official timeout to get the measurements out here to figure out exactly where that ball is being placed. It's a first down for the Warriors.
That's a big play for the home team, who trail 21-10 with 9:54 to go here in the third.
Yeah, didn't want to turn the ball over on downs or have to punt here to a Triton offense.
And with the Warriors taking on a whole new set of downs on the 45-yard line. Setting up, ref about to blow a whistle. There he is. Get the play underway. 9 minutes and 51 seconds left on the clock here for the third. When a handoff to Chumley goes straight through the middle. Looked to be about brought down the 49-yard line, maybe. 2nd and 4 for the Warriors.
When he's done running, Tony, there's a string of white and maroon.
Some updates going on from other games being covered here by RTC TV4. We got the Rochester versus Eastbrook game. They went into halftime. Rochester had 12. Eastbrook was sitting at 34. We have Pioneer versus Carroll. Pioneer leading 62 to Carroll's 0 at the halftime. So there's just some other games going on here, sectional games, keeping updated on. Kyle Chumley with the run again for the Warriors, getting that first down, but a flag was thrown on the field. 9 minutes and 2 seconds left on the board for the third quarter. See what that flag was called, thrown out there by the ref.
Yeah, and it's also right in the middle, so it's hard to pick up here in the booth, but the officials were right there on the spot.
A holding against the Warriors.
Yep, so the Warriors will get backed up on the penalty, the holding penalty.
And that's going to take back the Warriors 10 yards. Not a position they want to be in, especially after Chumley running in that first down for them. But unfortunately, that's going to amount to nothing. Warriors now sitting at the 40-yard line in their own territory, sitting 2nd and 15 now. With about 8 minutes and 55 left on the board for the third quarter.
Johnson and Smith are off to the right. They got a receiver at the top. Dylan Fox, the left halfback, that gives to Chumley.
Looking for a handoff to Chumley to try and run him through. He's brought down maybe a yard over the line of scrimmage there.
All over. Wow.
Picked up about a yard on the play.
Big hit.
Third down for the Warriors.
Defense is fired up.
The Trojan defense was able to calculate what the Warriors are going to do and just focus in on Chumley and take him down real quick. Which Chumley himself is a force to be reckoned with, so definitely need everyone you got to take him down, because once he starts running, he is gone. Warriors sitting 3rd and 14 here on the 39-yard line, still in their own area. Actually, the 41-yard line, still in their own territory. Looking for a pass. There's some pressure on the quarterback. He's looking for a long pass to number 3, Tyson Johnson. A little bit over his head. That's going out of bounds. And with the Warriors now sitting 4 and 14, I got to think that they're going to punt that ball back over to the Trojans here. Get a nice, good, long punt by Max Murray and give them some breathing room here to take on the defensive side of things. 7 minutes and 56 seconds left on the board here for the third quarter. Warriors sporting punt. Oh, it's Jeb Smith with the punt. And that ball is going to keep rolling and playing itself at about the 10-yard line. A nice punt by Smith. That's going to give the Warriors plenty of breathing room as the Trojans retake the ball. 1st and 10 now on the 10-yard line in their own spot.
Got a good roll out of it. Triton back on offense here, leading 21-10 with 7:50 to go here in the third quarter.
7 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Both teams taking on their sides of the field, respectively.
And receive 1,000 pounds of solar salt for free at Culligan Soft Water
See what the Trojans can get running here. They're backed up quite far. They got about 90 yards to go now to get to the end zone.
10-yard line, thanks to Jeff Smith punt. That's placed them there. It'll be twins to the right, twins to the left for Snyder, and then one back gun look. Snyder's going to give
They're looking for
it.
Oh, he kept it. Snyder kept it. I thought he was going to hand it off to Barry, and it looks like he got caught pretty quick by the Warriors.
Jersey's on that tackle there, so any, mini, miny, mo will now make it about a second and 8 coming up.
Yeah, that time the Warriors had the good defensive stunt call.
Trojans were able to maybe get a yard out of that. Going to be sitting 2nd and 9 on the 11-yard line, still in their own spot. Clock's reaching about 7 minutes and 20 seconds and still going.
As it'll be Shumpert on the near side. Tim Fox will match up on him defensively. Twins to the right. Jeff Smith, who is the free safety, is going to cover that inside slot.
Look at another handoff to go to Barry.
And Ethan stays on
Ethan
his feet.
Barry, number 6. He's able to break that tackle and keep moving. He's got that first down, and he's got room to run for the Trojans. He's brought down at about the 30-yard line. I saw yellow on the field. It was close. It was over here on the Warriors side.
Yeah, great job.
Nice run by Ethan Barry to get that first down, but
To keep his momentum, keep his balance, and picks up a big first down.
and there was a sideline warning against the Warriors.
Hunter McIntyre's the more athletic, and he'll slither through the small crevices kind of runner. Ethan is not. He is a big fellow with long strides, and he is very tough to bring down.
Trojans now sitting at the 31-yard line in their own territory, sitting 1st and 10. Clock's counting down from 6 minutes and 48 seconds here in the third quarter.
In the statistic side of things with the ground game. 1st and 10, Triton.
Trojans starting to roll with it now. See if they can keep that heat going. Looking for a pass, some pressure on the quarterback. The pass is complete. It was over number 12, Russell Compton. No, that's number 12 for the Warriors. My apologies, folks. Number 12, Keegan Westifer for the Trojans.
Snyder was falling back. That time Westford able to scoop it up for maybe a yard gain right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Wasn't able to gain too much off of that pass, but he still completed it. Sitting 2nd and 10 still, so maybe not enough to get that yard in that they wanted. Trojans still sitting on the 31-yard line. We're counting down from 6 minutes here in the third quarter.
In this third quarter at Winamac. Triton 21, Winamac 10.
Looks like we got a timeout on the field by the Trojans. And while they take a little break, we too are going to take a small break here, and we'll be right back with you after a word from our sponsors here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back.
We'll take a 30-second break. Come back.
Cheap furniture. Nice game system. New job. Steady girlfriend. Wedding. Dog that serves as a practice child. Little kid. Little kids. Oh. Big kids. Big changes. So, once a year, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance checks to see if we're paying too much or covered too little.
Find an agent and stop knocking on wood.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here on RTC TV4 with sectional football, where we have the Winamac Warriors taking on the Triton Trojans here tonight. Trojans still leading against the Warriors 21-10 here in the third quarter, but we're counting down from 5 minutes and 57 seconds left here in the third. Trojans 2nd and 10 on the on their own 31st yard line. See if they can get moving here. They've been pretty good about making yardage. Got some pressure on the quarterback. Snyder still hold of it, breaking a tackle. He's got to get rid of it. He couldn't get rid of it. There was a fumble on the ball, but Warriors weren't able to capitalize on it and get on top of it before it rolled out of bounds. And that was just a disastrous turn of events for the Trojans. That's going to be a whopping loss of yards there.
Yeah, he's trying to run left, throw right. He escaped a couple times.
They're going to be sitting 3rd and 20 on about their own 20-yard line, maybe 21. Scoreboard's calling 20. Clock's at 5 minutes and 47 seconds, and we'll start ticking down as soon as you hear that ref blow that whistle. 3rd and 21 for the Trojans.
Wide out to the right, twins to the left. Single back gun look for Snyder. 3rd and 21. It's a give
Looking for the handoff. He got the handoff to Ethan Berry. He's got room to run. He's got past the 40. He's going for the 50. He gets past the 45 before he's taken out of bounds and down. Ethan Berry with a beautiful run. Just had plenty of room to go.
Right call at the right time where they sort of ran to the
Trojans get that first down.
nobody home for
Making a miracle out of a bad situation. They brought themselves back from that 21-yard deficit and got the 1st and 10, now sitting at the 46-yard line in Warrior territory.
in this game to get extra yardage for his running.
5 minutes and 35 seconds and counting on the clock here in the 3rd quarter.
21-10. 5:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Triton on the move.
All right, Twins to the right. It's a 2-back shotgun look here. Ball left hash mark at the 46 of the Warriors. Snap. Snyder.
And a handoff over to Barry, not Barry, number looks to be 20, Schumpert. And he's got the run. He's got plenty of room to go. Touchdown for the Trojans. Delano Schumpert, number 21 on that run. He had plenty of room to go. He was gone. Trojans now tacking up another 6 points on the board, bringing them up to 27 to Winamac still staying at 10.
From left to right, wide open as he made the cutback and takes it to the house.
It was an excellent play by the Trojans there. Now lining up to try and tack on another point to expand their lead to 28. Let's see if they can do it. 5 minutes and 9 seconds left on the board for the 3rd quarter.
Remaining here in the 3rd. And here we go with the
Lining up, ready to go. Oh, they faked out to try and go for the 2-point. Winamac was able to bring them down. The extra 2 points is no good. Warriors were on top of them, able to stop them from scoring anymore. That'll keep them stuck at 27 here. Still a decent lead for the Trojans here against the Warriors. And when we get back, the Warriors will have a chance to retaliate. But until then, we're going to take a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner, and Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. And welcome back, folks. We are live here on RTC TV4, bringing you sectional football again here tonight. Winamac Warriors taking on the Triton Trojans, and the Trojans are lined up to kick the ball back over to the Warriors after scoring a touchdown in the last series. Triton now sitting at 27 to the Warriors 10. And there's the kickoff. A nice long kick by the Trojans. Warriors, it looked to be Jeb Smith, I think, got the carry on that. He's got a nice run. He got brought down at about 36, 37-yard line. Good positioning for the Warriors. See if they can get some heat rolling. We got 5 minutes and 2 seconds left here on the 3rd quarter, and that clock's going to keep going down when the ref blows that whistle.
Get some momentum going here.
Yeah, need to put some points on the board right now. You're trailing by 17 with 5:02 to go. And Tony Chumley's got
very energetic crowds out here tonight from both Triton and Winamac. Exchanging friendly, respectable chants at back and forth at each other of spirit and cheer. Definitely out here supporting their teams. Winamac now at the play. Jeb Smith holding on to the ball. He's going to run it through. He's able to get some ground. He's caught. They're just pushing him around. Jeb Smith just caught in between Warriors and Trojans, just kind of sticking his ground right there. They're going to put him down at about close to a first down. second and inches. Now ref's gonna say it's a first down. Warriors now 1st and 10, looking at about the 46-yard line. Clock's ticking down from 4 minutes and 36 seconds. Warriors now at the play on the handoff to Chumley. And Chumley's brought down about the line of scrimmage.
Billy Smith with that tackle.
Looks like second down and about 10 for the Warriors.
2nd and 10 for the Warriors now, still on the 46-yard line.
Clock dwindling down, 4:10 remaining in the third. Right now, it's all Triton. They've got the momentum and a lead 27-10.
Warriors now setting up. Countdown for 4 minutes left on the clock for the third.
And Chumley will now go on the left hip with his quarterback, Compton, who is in the shotgun. The snap.
A handoff to Chumley. He's running straight through the middle, and he was caught quick. It's close to losing a yard, but I think he might have got put down right on the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 10 now for the Warriors.
Looks like third down for the Warriors.
Clock still going down, hitting around the 3-minute, 30-second mark.
Have the cooler heads here. It's 27-10.
Warriors got to get something rolling here.
They too are a big play strike kind of team.
If they can get Chumley on a nice run or maybe get a good pass going, might see another first down. See what happens. And Smith still holding on to it. He's trying to sneak by the Trojans. He got caught. 2 Trojan defenders just creamed him at about the 44-yard line. It's maybe 4 and 11.
Orson came in on the secondary help. Maybe took a spike for that effort too. And again, nothing happening for the Warriors on that ground game.
We're rounding about near the 2-minute, 50-second mark here in the third quarter. Warriors 4 and 11 on the 44-yard line. Scoreboard's a bit off there.
Big defensive stand coming up this next series here for the Warriors.
Warriors looking to punt the ball back over. Jeb Smith with the punt. A nice long punt by Smith. It's going to be out of bounds at about the 25-yard line, maybe about.
Fans across the way are cheering on their boys with this effort. 29-yard line. That's where the Trojans will take over 1st and 10. 2 scores, one by
Trojans will now be 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line. We're coming around 2 minutes and 29 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock stopped at 2 minutes and 29, I should add. Once the ref blows his whistle and we get the game continuing, not underway, continuing, the clock will be going down. Very intense game here tonight. Both the Trojans and the Warriors seem to be evenly matched, but the Trojans have been just able to break away from the Warriors' defenses enough times to be able to make more touchdowns than the Warriors have been able to. But the Warriors have had some really good plays here tonight, though. They've been just about at each other's necks all night here tonight. Let's see what the Trojans got here with the series. And a handoff over to Barry. He's brought down at about the 35, 36-yard line.
He is to number 4, Udongo. 54, Austin Grant. 36, Dylan Fox.
I hear the press box announcer saying that was.
Check that, number 6.
No. The press box announcer was saying Udongo was on that carry, and I kind of was rechecking my notes there, but it was definitely number 6, Ethan Barry. 1 minute, 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. They're looking to fake the handoff. Shumpert still with the ball. He's running. He's got room to go. He gets that first down, and he's about out, maybe around midfield, maybe just short. There is a flag up on the field.
So this will be probably unsportsmanlike of some kind.
Triton's bouncing around, so I'm sure it's going to come against Winamac, it looks like. Let's see. Somebody talking, because that was well.
See what the refs call that foul for.
This could be a very big play against Winamac. Yep, and that goes against Winamac.
It's a personal foul against Winamac, and that's not going to be great placement for them, but definite to the advantage of the Trojans. They're going to be moving quite a ways all the way over to the 35-yard line where the Trojans will take it 1st and 10. 35-yard line in the Warriors territory, I might add. And these fouls just aren't in the Warriors' favor at all, honestly.
So the Trojans gain a few extra yards on what was a nice play. 1st and 10.
The Trojans now in a pretty good position now. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Looking to hand off to Ethan Berry, and he's got yards to go. He's taken out of bounds at about the yard marker. Close to a first down, but not quite. About a yard short. 2nd and 1, probably. The scoreboard is rechecking me on that one. Of course, you guys back at home can't quite see the scoreboard due to a few technical difficulties on our end, but that's fine. I'm trustworthy. Trojans sitting on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 1 with 1:24 left here in the third quarter. Let's see what they can do. Snyder just looking to keep it and run it straight through to get that first down. He ran straight into a Warrior defender and took him with him.
Another first down for the Triton Trojans.
Another first down for the Trojans. Another step closer to the end zone. 1:18 left to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah, he's had that lower left ankle injury.
And we got a player down on the field here. We're going to take a short break here as the trainer gets out there to check up on him. We'll be right back here on RTC TV4. Stay tuned.
Update from our Zone Sports Complex studios with Lenny Dessauer. Stay tuned.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Tom Kruger Construction, serving all of your building needs. From kitchen and bathroom remodeling to ground-up new home construction, Tom and his crew have been serving your building and construction needs for over 20 years. Tile showers, hardwood floors, new doors and windows, you can always count on Kruger. Pole barns, room additions, outbuildings, and more. Call or email anytime. Tom Kruger Construction.
And coming back now here live on RTC TV4, our downed Warrior, number 57, Chase Podell, is now walking off the field on his own power, which is great to see. It's never fun to see any serious injuries out here in the game. We all love it, but it is a tad dangerous having a bunch of strong men running at each other at high speeds. It can cause some injuries, but it's always good to see that nothing serious happens out here. But he's off the field on his own power, which is good to see. And the Trojans will retake the possession at 1 and 10 on the 22-yard line in Warrior territory. Count down from a minute now in the third quarter. And we got Ethan Berry with the ball running through the middle. He's brought down maybe at about the 16-yard line. From this angle, it's looking about, but I'm sure the ref is going to correct me here any second now.
All right, that's Lenny Dessauer at our Max 98.3 Zone Sports Complex studios.
That's 17. I was close enough. Counting down from about 35 seconds left here in the third.
It'll be 2nd and 5 from the Warrior 17-yard line.
Trojans sitting 2nd and 5. And the clock's still ticking down from 25 seconds here in the third. See what the Trojans go with it here. They got room for one more play if they want it. And they might hold it out for that too. Might as well. They got the advantage. And they're going to go for it. Gave it over to Berry. Berry's running straight through. No, it wasn't Berry. That was Schumpert. That was number 21, Delano Schumpert, with the run for the touchdown for the Trojans. With 9.1 seconds left in the third quarter. Schumpert able to tack on another 6 points and bring it up 33-10.
This comes with 9 seconds remaining in the third.
An extra point attempt here coming around, provided by a kick
That's just special right
from the Trojans. Kicks up. It looks good from up here, and it's good down there. That's another point on the board for the Trojans. Trojans now sticking to it, 34 to the Warriors 10. And when we come back here after a word from our sponsors, the Warriors will now be receiving the ball from a Trojan kickoff, I should say. We'll be right back here shortly here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer Simply Free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, live on RTC TV4. We got sectional football with the Winamac Warriors taking on the Triton Trojans. Warriors lining up to receive the ball from the Trojans as they will kick the ball back over to them after having scored a touchdown in the last series. Triton now leading 34 to Winamac's 10 with 9.1 seconds left here in the third quarter. Let's see if the Warriors can give themselves a good spot to kind of end this quarter. So that way they can kind of regroup a little bit and get something good started in the fourth. And there's the kick by the Trojans. It's a short offside kick. And the ball is placed at about the 36, 37-yard line on that kick return. Trent Fox on the recovery of the kick return. They got 7 seconds to make something happen. I don't know if it'd be the best idea to make a play here with so little time left to go, but let's see what the Warriors do.
Now you're going to have to rely on a passing game.
They might be able to pull off, if they get a good run or a good pass, they might be able to pull off a first down before heading into the fourth quarter. Let's see what they do.
So Compton is in his single back gun look with twins to the left.
And they're looking for a pass. And a nice pass intercepted by the Trojans. That's number 21. That's Schumpert. He's running with it. He's going. He's passing the 25, the 20. He's out of bounds at around the 15-yard line. A beautiful interception there by the Trojans heading into the fourth quarter. Man, that is a heartbreaker for the Warriors right there. Well, that's going to bring us into the end of the third quarter, folks. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with you with fourth quarter action here on RTC TV4. Stay tuned.
First apartment. Dog named Bella. Boyfriend, TJ. With the sweet ride and the bad secrets. Exit TJ. Hey, it's Eric. Wedding, Eric Jr., new house. Luckily, once a year, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance checks to see if we're paying too much or covered too little.
Find an agent and stop knocking on wood.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, where we are live here on RTC TV4 with sectional football. Tonight, coming around the fourth quarter here to the end of the game, we got the Winamac Warriors versus the Triton Trojans. The Trojans so far have been pretty successful here tonight, leading 34 to Winamac's 10 as we're starting things off here in the fourth quarter. But Winamac still has some fight left in them. But unfortunately, due to a heartbreaking interception, they are not playing a good position right here. Trojans now first and 10 in the 20-yard line in Winamac's territory. So let's see if the Warriors can tighten up the defense and hold them back here to start things off in the fourth quarter. See what happens. If you're just tuning in, missed one heck of a game leading up to this, folks. Both of these teams, while the score might be focused on the Trojan side, it has been one heck of a game. Both teams have been fighting neck and neck, back and forth all night long, just holding their grounds against each other. And they both seem to have a bunch of fight left in them here to end things off here with another 12 minutes on the board with the fourth quarter. Let's see what happens as the Trojans take the ball first and 10 on the 20-yard line.
Barking out the signal. Here's the snap. Snyder drops.
Snyder looking for a pass. It's a long pass. In the corner, it's caught. That is an easy touchdown by, I do believe that is all the way down there, Ty Orson. And the press box announcer confirms that Ty Orson with the pass, completed pass for the touchdown, putting the Trojans score up to 40.
First play after the interception, and now it's 40-10, and the route's on.
Triton now lining up for the extra point. See if they can tack on another point. There's the kick. That looks good from up here. It's good with the refs down there. It's 41 now for the Trojans, while the Warriors still sitting with 10. When we get back, the Trojans will be kicking it right back over to the Warriors as they start off the offensive again. Let's see what they can get rolling here as we're still early in the fourth quarter after these messages. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be right back. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout north central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to RTC TV4 with live coverage here tonight of sectional football. We are not actually well into the fourth quarter here tonight between this game between the Winamac Warriors and the Triton Trojans. We're actually sitting at 11 minutes and 54 seconds. Just starting off the fourth quarter, Trojans, they are strong in the fourth as they were in the first, scoring another touchdown and adding another point onto the board to bring them up to 41 while the Warriors sit at 10. Trojans now kicking the ball back over to the Warriors. The ball keeps rolling. They're going to pick it up and try and run it back. Warriors trying to find an opening. He's put down at around the 15, 16-yard line. There's a flag launched on the field.
So that is how this one is going to end probably for him.
Yeah, he's just been
I think the ref's calling penalty on the Warriors.
When he got hit with a couple good shots offensively and been a very frustrated young man.
So again, a dead ball, personal foul.
Personal foul on the Warriors, and that's going to back them up.
Personal foul call against the Warriors. That'll mark off half the distance to the goal line. The Warriors will have it 1st and 10.
And the Warriors just not in prime position to take it offensively here. They're sitting 1st and 10 at the 8-yard line. See if they can break through that Trojan defense.
1st and 10 now for the Winamac Warriors.
Whistle blown by the ref. 11 minutes and 47 seconds here in the fourth.
Out of the gun, Compton.
Looking for a handoff.
That's going to be Chumley.
That's Chumley running through.
Gets up to the 19 yard line. I love this kid. I love how Chumley runs.
Chumley just been a trailblazer for the Warriors. Able to get some yards on there, but a flag is on the field.
I don't know where that was. It was after the play again. And that, obviously, from the posturing, is going to go against the Warriors also.
So
it looks like
dead ball foul.
Another foul against the Warriors. And to the disgust of the fans out here tonight, they didn't seem too happy about that.
Clock down to 11:37. And this is
And just not looking too hot for the Warriors here at the start of the fourth. Personal foul against the Warriors. They'll be sitting 1st and 11. Oh, 2nd and 11. My apologies.
Not sure how you can come up with that call in defense of the Warriors, but
Check that. First down for the Warriors.
First and 11. Man, we're just all over the place here in the press box. Chumley with running off to the side, trying to break through. He breaks through a tackle, but is put down at about the 15-yard line. He can only get so far before too many Trojans, it starts to wear on a guy,
37, Kyle Chumley on the carry. Picks up about 7, 8 yards on the
As both teams are trying to realign themselves, we got score updates, and by score updates, I mean final game updates from the other 2 games going on here tonight that are also were being broadcasted live by RTC TV4. We had the Pioneer versus Carroll game, which ended Pioneer 74 to Carroll 0, and Rochester versus Eastbrook, which ended Rochester 20 and Eastbrook 48. Both great games, I'm sure. And back here, Chumley running the ball, able to get the first down for the Warriors and put down at about the 26-yard line.
He's moved the chains consistently all night for his team, and he's been a very good
Clock's still ticking down from about 10 minutes and 35 seconds here in the final quarter here of the night. Let's see if the Warriors can get anything gunning for him here to finish things off here tonight.
So, in a 1st and 10 for Winamac from their 27 out of the gun, a high
The high snap, pass over to Jeb Smith, and he's running through. He got the first down for the Warriors. He's still going. He's just crossing the midfield. He's put down about the 49-yard line in Trojan territory. Warriors now another 1st and 10. Clock is stopped at 10 minutes and 12 seconds left here to finish off the game. Warriors with a whole new set of downs. Let's see what they can get going with it.
Just under 10 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Triton leading 14-10 here from Winamac.
The clock's ticking down now.
Under 10 minutes remaining, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. And
Looking for a pass over to Jeb Smith to run it. He's got some room to go. He's got whipped around and put down at around the 45-yard line. A gain of yards for sure, but definitely not where he wanted to end up with that one. It was a nice catch by the Trojan that brought him down, too. I didn't get a number on him. Just whipped him. Ball's getting placed at about the 44-yard line in Trojan territory. Warriors 2nd and 5. Clock's ticking down from 9 minutes and 20 seconds.
Single back gun look this time, and here is the snap. It'll be a give.
Looking for a pass, a deep pass over to Johnson. He's brought down at about the 40-yard line. Tyson Johnson, number 3, with the complete pass. I was close enough for a first down. I figured he might have been a yard short, but I guess he was close enough for a first down. That's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Warriors on the 37-yard line with 9 minutes and 10 seconds up on the board and counting.
You're just joining us. We're 9 minutes left in this one, and it's all Triton, 41-10 here in the 4th. Here's the snap. It's going to be
looking for a pass. There's some pressure on the quarterback. He's brought down deep at about the 47-yard line. It was a nice sack by the Trojans.
All over the place tonight for the Trojan defense. Wow.
Yeah, just sort of reached around.
Just couldn't keep coverage on the defenders there by Winamac's offensive line. Clock's ticking down from the 8-minute and 30-second mark. Warriors sitting 2nd and 22 at the 47-yard line in Trojan territory. High snap, looking for a deep pass. Looked to be number 20 for the Warriors. Number 20 being Jared Heaton. He's brought down about, they place him at about the 35-yard line, 35, 36. 38, close enough. 3 and 11 now for the Warriors. Send about the 38-yard line.
Down to 8:18 left to go in this one. The winner of this one will face the North Judson South Central winner. And as of right now, it's 20-0, North Judson leading South Central. Here's the
another snap, looking to fake the handoff, and another deep pass. He's got it. Johnson all the way down in about 5-yard area. So close. There's a flag thrown on the field, though. Let's see what that ends up getting played again. Might be a Trojan foul. It's a beautiful pass. Beautiful pass to be completed by Tyson Johnson. Number 3 for the Warriors. All the way down in goal territory.
Offensive pass interference.
Again, another penalty by Winamac that just stalls their drive.
Nah, I was wrong. Penalty against the Warriors. Pass interference on the Warriors. That's got to be a heartbreaker right there. It was a beautiful pass. And the Warriors now be backing up some yards here. Sitting 3 and a lot. They're now getting placed at the 47-yard line in their own territory. 3 and 25. That's got to be a real heartbreaker for the Warriors. But they still got room to make it up. Let's see what they can do.
To the left, the receiver to the right. Smith goes in motion, and
And to fake a handoff, looking for another pass. There's some pressure on the quarterback. Flag on the field. Tried to pass it over to number 3, Tyson Johnson, once again, but let's see what that flag on the field is called by the ref. 8 minutes and 3 seconds left on the scoreboard here tonight. Holding on the Warriors. That's going to back them up yet again. Another 10 yards. Oh, penalties declined. The Warriors will be sitting 4 and 25 with an 8:03 on the clock. And counting.
Independent artists. It's a really neat thing that they do. So they're having a chili cook-off fundraiser that's going to start at 2 o'clock. We'll be there on Max 98.3 from 3 to 5. So we're going to have some fun with our folks. Enjoy some good chili. All after a trick-or-treat remote from 1 to 3 in downtown.
There's a snap. There's a pass.
Hey, here's a snap. Compton grabs, throws to the right side.
He brought down at about the 45-yard line in Trojan territory. That pass was to, I'm seeing Johnson out there, number 3, Tyson Johnson, with a complete pass. Couldn't get that first down, bit short. Trojans will now retake it 1st and 10 in the 47-yard line in their own side of the field.
Both these teams is that Triton sideline just bouncing up and down, anticipating this clock running down, and Warriors just the opposite.
7:57 left on the clock on the scoreboard. Just a real intense game between these two. Unfortunately, the Warriors just having difficulty keeping up with the Trojans here this far into the game. They started off strong, but just the penalties and just a few breakthroughs by the Trojans just definitely has been brutal on them here tonight. I'm looking for a handoff. Trying to figure out who got the handoff there, but he got that first down. It was brought down about the 36-yard line, 37. I'm seeing number 44 for the Trojans, Hunter McIntyre. Penalty flags out there on the field. And the penalty is against the Trojans.
And when you do see the stat sheet,
that's going to back them up. It's going to place them back at the 49-yard line in their own territory. 1st and 12 for the Trojans as they will replay that first down. Clock's ticking down from 7 minutes and 45 seconds.
10 yards from the spot of the foul, so first and about 12.
As far as penalties are concerned.
Yeah, those penalties in the first half really slowed their momentum down.
Yes, it did. So it's going to be 1st and 12.
Trojans with the snap, looking for the handoff. I think the handoff was to number 44 again, to McIntyre. And he does the exact same thing that he just did. He brings it across, he gets the first down, and he's put it down at about the 40-yard line. In a good spot in Warrior territory.
They are looking at the chops for this young man to become a junior and a senior, where he's going to get a lot of experience and even more athletic and stronger.
Warriors just chipping away here, trying to get closer and closer to the end zone. Clock's ticking down from 7 minutes and 5 seconds.
Pitney is the quarterback, by the way, for the Trojans. Connor, 5'9".
Looking for the handoff again to McIntyre, and he's plowing through. He brought down about the 36, 7, 8-yard line.
Inside the 35 to around the
Oh, at 34-yard line, my bad. I was counting on the wrong end of the line there.
Coming up for the Trojans, up 41-10. And this one over the Winamac
It's like
Warriors.
Trojans will be left 2nd and 3.
Yeah,
Trojans 2nd and 3 on the 33-yard line. Clock's ticking down from 6 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here in the game. And the Warriors are just struggling to keep the Trojans back.
To completely take control of this game.
Yep. All right, it's a single two-back gun look again for Pitney. Here's the snap, and he'll give
And a handoff to number 34. That is Colby Mast, and he keeps going down on the far side. Out of bounds. He's got that first down, though. That's what he was aiming for. He got that and then some.
37, Chumley makes the stop for the Warriors, knocks it out of bounds.
1st and 10 for the Trojans, sitting at about the 20, maybe 12, 17-yard line.
Yeah, Tony, this offensive success, too, all because of the bigs up front. This offensive line has just dominated.
Trojans, again, just chipping away, making a breakthrough here. I'd say they're in pretty good motion to score here.
Here's a handoff to the right side, Nate Riggins.
Handoff to
7-yard run for Nate Riggins. I think that was
54, Austin Brandt.
number.
Makes the stop for the Warriors.
It was 2 tons.
Not quite sure who had the run there for the Trojans.
Second down for the Trojans.
But either way, they got put 2nd and 3 now.
Boy, what a tremendous performance here by the Trojans.
5 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock here tonight and counting.
Get to a sectional championship.
Yeah, who would have thought that this program just a few years ago?
Oh, no kidding. No kidding. Twins to the left.
Trojans now with the handoff.
McIntyre gets the call.
McIntyre with the run there, dropped about the 10-yard line.
And let me tell you, Chase Pitt.
40-point field on the charge for the Warriors on the stop.
This kid's got an arm too. And right now,
Third down for the
just can't use
3 and 3 for the Trojans.
because you got Bo in front of him. Yeah. And I think Connor is going to have himself a pretty good senior year. Come next.
Clock's ticking down from 4 minutes and 45 seconds here left in the match.
Take notes on how to be a successful quarterback with Bo in front of him.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to wait your turn.
Yep. 33 for Triton now at the 10-yard line of Winamac.
And a handoff over to McIntyre, and he's running through. He gets straight through for another touchdown for the Trojans.
Scores his third touchdown of the season. And that will work the score to 47.
That's going to crank the score up from 41 to 47 here for Triton here tonight. Not including the possible extra point that they'll be going for here.
Yeah, they're definitely playing at a high level, executing well, cleaned up the turnovers here in the second half.
Yeah, they did.
And pretty much just dominated all phases of the game.
Going for the extra point kick. It looks good, and the refs are calling it good. Another point on the board for Triton.
Who kicked that?
Oh, I wasn't even looking.
Delano.
Trojans now sitting 48 to Winamac. Warriors still at 10.
It's 48-10 in favor of the Triton Trojans.
When we get back, Trojans will be kicking the ball right back over to the Warriors. And the Warriors will take on the offensive here to see if they can get something running here to end out the game here tonight. We'll be right back. Thanks for tuning in on RTC TV4.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to RTC TV4. Well, we are live with sectional football here tonight. And with us, we have the Winamac Warriors taking on the Triton Trojans. We are here at the Warriors' home field here, where things just aren't going their way here tonight. We're 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter, where the Trojans have completely dominated this game, sitting at 48-10. The Warriors were a good fight here, starting things off, but just haven't been able to get anything going their way so far the rest of the game. The Trojans kicking the ball back over to the Warriors. It's a nice long kick around the middle. And here's the run back here, the kick return. And he's planted at about the 21-22 yard line. Not a bad spot for the Warriors. Let's see if they can get something moving for them. They're going to correct me up here in the press box. They're going to tell me it's the 23-yard line, which from this angle, couldn't quite tell. But from their angle, I bet they could.
Yeah, tough 4.5 minutes too, Tom, if you're the opponent or the losing team. You got seniors out there. Tough way to end your career here at home, but Trojans have been the better team.
4 minutes and 23 seconds here on the board to finish things off here. Warriors, there's the snap and the handoff over to Chumley. And he gets down at about the 40-yard line. He gets the first down for the Warriors.
Look for the Warriors to march down the field here, especially if Chumley's going to be running that way. Got some fresh kids out there and playing against some kids that are warmed up and he's not in a very good mood also.
Clock ticking down from about 4 minutes and 5 seconds left here in the game. There's a snap. There's a handoff to Chumley again to try and plow him through the middle. Trojans caught him quick. That might be a loss of a yard or two. Ref's calling it at the line of scrimmage. Kind of hard to see as soon as a dog pile of bodies hits the field out there. Kind of hard to tell where they're placed. But they're sitting 2nd and 10 on the 39-yard line.
He's also had some big runs called back.
For Chumley this year, I mean, this young man is just had a tremendous year.
And they're looking for a pass.
Drop back to throw to the far side to Johnson.
Pass did not look complete over to Johnson. And it was not.
Third down for the Warriors.
Warriors now sitting 3rd and 10 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the game.
They're also able to knock the ball down.
I'll tell you, if you're a Winamac Warrior fan, you really got to like what you see out of their young freshman quarterback, Russell Thompson.
We're just going to plan on their next attack here.
Good, but
see what they can figure out. Maybe get some movement going here. They've been a little bit slow with it. Number 20 for the Warriors, able to get a hold of it and bring it over for the first down. Number 20 being Jared Heaton. Able to cross for the first down for the Warriors. Able to get something moving and take him across the midfield over into Trojan territory. Sitting at about the 48-yard line for 1st and 10. Clock is still going down. We're at 3 minutes and 35 seconds and counting.
1st and 10 Winamac from the 48. Twins left, receiver to the right out of the single gun look.
There's a snap, fake to the handoff, trying to look for a pass. There's pressure on the quarterback. He gets it up and couldn't quite get it. That was close to being intercepted by the Trojans. Number 8 for the Trojans, Caden Atkins, almost had his hand on it and almost had possession of it, but kind of just slipped out of his arms. Warriors will still be sitting 2nd and 10 on the 48-yard line in Trojan territory. 3 minutes and 19 seconds sitting on the board.
Brings up a 2nd and 10 with 3:19 to go here in the fourth quarter. Trojans leading 48-10.
Yeah. Twins to the right, twins to the left for Compton is under.
There's a short pass over to Jeb Smith to try and get something going. And he's put down at about the 40-yard line.
Actually had a few extra yards down to the 40.
About maybe 8 yards on that carry.
A senior.
Ball markers placed at about the 40-yard line. Warriors sitting 3 and 2 with less than 2 minutes and 55 seconds going on the clock.
Head coach Greg Barr.
There's the snap. Warriors looking for a pass. Now he's going to keep it and run himself. He's going to get that first down. He's going to be put down at the 34-yard line. Went shoulder first into a couple of Trojan defenders. He got the first down, so they're going to keep moving.
Scramble for positive yards, Tony. Showed some quickness there. So 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line now.
I'm sure that's something this young man's going to learn.
Clock's ticking down from 2 minutes and 30 seconds here tonight.
He's got good pocket presence.
And the quarterback for the Warriors, number 12, still got it. He was going to try and run it himself. He might have got a yard out of that. Number 12 for the Warriors is Russell Compton.
Yeah, he'll get bigger, stronger, faster. Most kids do as they get older, and he's going to be a real.
Clock's still ticking. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left here tonight. And I hate to say it, but this game's looking about Trojans win here. Compton looking for the pass. A long, deep pass. Looking for Jeb Smith. Almost with the interception over on the Trojan side. Just a bit short of Jeb. That looks to be D'Angelo Shumpert over there that almost had a hand on for that interception.
The ball goes right through his hands. That was sort of a go route for Smith. As
Warriors now sitting 3 and 10 on the 34-yard line in Trojan territory. Clock sitting at 1:58.
3rd down for the Warriors.
All right,
yeah,
so
look at him. He just shook his head talking to himself.
Oh, he's got his teammates barking at him right now. Don't kid yourself. 3rd and 10 for the Warriors with the minute 58.
Warriors setting up for the attack. Let's see what they can do.
48-10. Triton.
There's a snap. Looking for a pass. We got a lot of pressure on him. He gets the pass up, and it's complete to number. Looked to be a number 36, Dylan Fox, for the complete pass, and that's another first down for the Warriors. They are in prime position for scoring here tonight to maybe add another 6 points onto the board for them as they sit 10-48. Clock's ticking down from 1:45. Warriors sitting 1st and 10, actually 1st and goal. And looking for a pass. Compton. Pass is complete to number 1, Jeb Smith. That's going to be a Warrior touchdown. And the Warriors are able to capitalize and get another 6 points on the board, bringing them up 16-48.
There again, another timing route, and Smith able to take the spot right at the goal line. Compton puts it on the mark for the touchdown. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
Looks like the Warriors are setting up for a 2-point conversion here tonight. Might as well chalk up as many points as you can get.
It will be Johnson splitting off to the right on this 2-point conversion attempt.
Let's see how it goes for him.
Out of the single gun look, Compton's going to give.
And hand up to Chumley to send him right through the middle.
Right up the middle.
And I think he is through. Ref's calling him good. The 2-point conversion is good, bringing the Warriors up 18-48. All right, when we get back, the Warriors will be kicking the ball back off over to the Trojans here. The Trojans will take on the offensive here to probably, I'd imagine, end out this ball game here tonight. But we'll be right back here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in.
Cheap furniture. Nice game system. New job. Steady girlfriend. Wedding. Dog that serves as a practice child. Little kid. Little kids. Oh. Big kids. Big changes. So, once a year, Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance checks to see if we're paying too much or covered too little.
Find an agent and stop knocking on wood.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much rounding out the end of this game here with sectional football here between the Winamac Warriors and the Triton Trojans. We got 1:36 left on the board. Trojans have been leading this game 48 to Winamac's 18. Winamac is lining up with Max Murray to kick the ball back over to the Trojans, having scored a touchdown in the last series and able to tack on that 2-point conversion. Winamac able to score here. Unfortunately, might not have enough time left in the game here to catch up to the Trojans' lead, but at least ended the game scoring. To be able to put points up on the board, so that's good. Max Murray setting up for the kick here. Trojans lining up to receive the ball. And they'll probably have the last possession of the game unless something radical happens. A short offside kick. And I couldn't quite tell on who got on top of that onside kick. The Trojans were able to keep it there.
Like the onside kick attempt has been covered by the Trojans.
Trojans will be 1st and 10. It looks to be the 48-yard line in Warrior territory.
Now, I don't know if next week's game is going to be at Bremen or at Bluffton. I'm assuming it'll be at Bremen, since Bremen was on the top part of the bracket. So
is that the home team?
I think that's how it rolls.
Probably victory formation here for the Trojans with 1:36 to go. And
Trojans now taken up on the field. Again, 1:36 left on the board. See what they go for.
Victory formation here for the Trojans with 1:36 left. They're going to shoot Tyler Thornburg, who is
We got a whistle. Start things off.
45-yard line. Ball's at the 48-yard line of Winamac. It's all Triton, and they'll take the first of a couple knees.
And that'll be a knee by the Trojans. Start to run that clock down, and honestly, I don't blame them. They got the nice lead. Might as well finish things off. Clock's ticking down. We got 1:15 coming around here left on the board. And I can imagine that the Trojans are just going to finish things off with knees here tonight and just wrap things up. Minute left on the board and counting.
Lenny, calculate that for us and make sure it's right.
And they've given up 91 points.
Setting up, and another knee by the Trojans.
We will now be headed to the sectional championship game next week.
42 seconds left on the scoreboard. And still going. One more knee ought to wrap things up here for tonight.
Where this game is going to be played.
It'll all shake out here later tonight and in the morning.
We got the crowd all around us kind of clearing out. They know that this game is pretty much over. And the play clock's ticking down. One more knee by the Trojans. And that'll do it. Play clock's now officially outrunning the scoreboard clock. That's going to bring this game to a close here, ladies and gentlemen, with the Trojans taking it tonight here, 48 to Winamac's 18. And that's going to do it here for tonight's production, folks. Thank you for tuning in. My name was Dakota Hayden, and on the camera I had Marshall, and on a side hand for another camera I had Taylor. Thank you for tuning in here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all have a good night, and we'll see you all in the next production.